which Brinkley RV is right for you, the Z2680 or the Z3300. We're here today to find out. Let's go. All right, so I want to start with the 2680Z. This is just shy of 30 feet, and it has a UVW of 10,978 pounds with a GVRW of 13,995. The pen weight on it is just 1,891 pounds dry, and the overall height 13.2, body width 96. The bathroom height, it's one of the things I love that Brinkley does, is they put this information rare, you can find it easy, but the bath and the bedroom height is 79.5 inches, which is kind of neat. This is one of the things that we love about Brinkley, is they think about the little things that other manufacturers aren't. I love how everything's closed up in here and clean. And every time we have come and seen one of these at a show, we've never, like other trailers, have you seen any? I've never seen any of the trailers have any kind of defects while they're out here on the floor. First thing I want to point out right here is the shower hookup outside, but it's also one of those quick connects. So you can hook a hose here. It's inside, so you don't have to worry about freezing. There's also, it looks like a Furrion charge controller button here. Don't know much about that at the moment, but we'll have to check that out. Let's walk around the front of this thing. So this is the new Kurt Helix series. That's a pretty beefy hitch, but I don't know a lot about it to talk about it. I'd love to know more. Have you guys had any experience with this or know anything about it? We've actually been considering upgrading our hitch for a while, so let's move on. Standard front Possum belly under compartment here. You can see there's a 60 amp charge controller over on this section. There is the standard hydraulic slide out and for the ground control, your leveling system. And then there's the 2 battery box over here on this side. And then if you come around this corner over here, you can see we got nice access for you here where the door comes up instead of your traditional out. That's a little tight, so I'm not going to be able to show you much. But you can see the water bay. Now I wonder what that's going to be like a few years down the road. Are you going to be having water spraying all over the inside of the trailer because that hose broke inside? I don't know, but it's nice to have. Let's go back over here. One of the first things that I noticed comes from stock here is this guy right down here. Nice little solid storage place to put your chocks, your blocks, your leveling stuff. But they also have the ABS braking system here. So I don't know if you guys have watched the video on that, but when you're driving down the road, if you're braking or if you hit a slick spot and your trailer starts going out of control or you start fishtailing, that ABS system is supposed to engage and start braking the tires individually. It helps straighten you out so you don't have that issue anymore. Let's continue around the trailer. We have an outdoor Furrion refrigerator. Other side. Oh. Well, there we go. Thank you. Nice to keep your beverages outside. Something to keep cool. If anybody from Brinkley's watching, you might want to slide this over a little bit. You got to break your fingers every time you go to open it. G-rated tires, first of all. I love that they are giving you the upgraded specs right from the beginning. We're in the inside now. I kind of like this layout. I've never been a fan of kitchens in the back of an RV. And that's simply because I had one many years ago, and your dishes and glassware that you put up here in the cabinet while you're traveling down the road tend to get broken because that is the bounciest spot on an RV. But not on this RV. Because of that TCS suspension system, you're going to get a much smoother ride going down the road, so you can actually have a kitchen in the back of your RV. Now, the way they laid this out, refrigerator over here on the slide, you've got your pantry beside this with slide out cabinets, sink here, a nice office, stove over here, 3-burner Furrion cooktop, decent size oven, and then we've got the Furrion microwave over here. And then coming this way, I know you've seen this in other Brinkleys before, but for those of you that haven't seen this, this table, if you can look down here, actually has multiple setups. So you can change and adjust the table however you need it at that time frame to make it an extended dinner table. Then you got your TV above. Ooh. Hey.
Easy.
Yeah. I wonder.
Ooh.
You know.
Look at that. Watch it. Move the TV.
Oh.
Look at the damage right there.
Yeah. So that's a
big ouchie.
Well, this is a brand new trailer, and I'm assuming that maybe somebody didn't, because there's a way for you to attach this against the wall so it won't move. It looks like this is just from people bouncing it back and forth, but I can see that becoming a problem for anybody. You'll move the TV, it hit. Not that big of a problem, but maybe we'll put a little plastic or something there to keep it from scratching up real bad. Before we go too far in the other direction, I do want to point out that they put a max air fan right above the kitchen where you're cooking, where you need it. I love those. And I don't even know if it's, yeah, it's a max air fan. Hey, I guessed it right. They've got hidden storage, silverware drawers, and
another silverware drawer.
They've got, you know, the standard Brinkley goodies where you can find the paper towel hidden in the drawer here, where you can pull it out and set it on the table or take it out to the campsite. We love that. That's pretty neat. And if you look at the drawers,
they're soft close.
Soft close. That is a winner with us right from the start. And then cabinet right beside the stove here, so you can keep the oils or anything you need. I love that soft close. Every single Brinkley cabinet they're all dovetail. You see how they're connected. Normal RV drawers, I'm sure most of you know this is for the people that don't, are going to fall apart. They're going to fall apart quickly. They got a couple of nails holding them together, some glue and some wishes. That is going to last a lot longer. Not to mention, they put a pretty solid floor in the RV. Now let's move upstairs. This is actually probably one of the better shower setups that I've seen even in a Brinkley. And let me explain why. It's actually, I'm a larger guy, not taller, wider. Unfortunately, I grew the wrong direction. But there's enough room for me to move around in here. I'm also a short guy. This is probably about 6 foot right here. So if you're 6 foot tall, you've got a decent reach. A lot of these we see them a little bit lower. So maybe 6'5" would probably be the max range you can fit in a shower. I've never really liked these sprays. You never have enough water pressure to do this stuff. But you do have a rainfall shower and this. They also have racks already pre-built in here. Nice little glass door. Sink's a little small for me, but it is a nice little sink. It's doable. Got a cabinet. Ooh, that's actually pretty deep, which looks like there's a door that I can access it from the bedroom. We'll check that out. It'd be a nice towel cabinet. And then you got your medicine cabinet here. Porcelain toilets. I mean, you got the nice magnetic toilet paper holders. Everything that Brinkley has to offer. It is a nice setup. Okay, so moving into the bedroom, you got a decent size, looks like a queen size bed. Some decent cabinets around here. Really not a whole lot special to point out up here, but come in for a second. That's kind of standard in a lot of the Brinkleys. Feel the room a little bit. It's a good sized room. You can easily walk around your bed. One of the problems I have in my RV right now is I have to crawl off the end. I can't just get off on this side.
It's so narrow. It's
very narrow. And then this is the cabinets I was talking about earlier. It says washer dryer prep on it. I'm assuming you'd have to take out this wall over here to get it out, and then there's a door on that side, so if you have your towels stacked up here, you can pull them from the other side, and I like the thinking on that. Nice little hanging space here. 4 large drawers on the bottom. They also have USB outlets as well as USB-C outlets and power outlets over there. Nice setup. Look at this floor vent.
Is that the hidden vent?
I would assume so. I mean, there's not...
It looks cool and different at the same time.
The only thing I think is it could be easy for stuff to fall down into that.
Not as easy as the old ones.
Very interesting. At least it's flush with the floor. It doesn't seem to be weak like the other ones.
Yeah, as soon as you step on it, it breaks.
Furrion AC control, TV up here, and hooks to hang your towels, as well as in there. Nice little shelf above. And another max air fan in the bathroom. So that makes 2 air conditioners and 2 max air fans, right? Is there an air conditioner up there?
Yes.
So, alright, so let's go over a quick rundown of the trailer with all the information. I'll list it on the screen and have it on our website. But this trailer is listed at an MSRP of $99,775. It has a UVW of 10,978 pounds. It has a GVRW of 13,995 pounds. Interior length is 29 feet, 11 inches, so just under 30 feet. and 7,000 pound tandem axles on it. 75 water freshwater, 80 on the gray, plus 40 gallon. That must be that back tank that we're looking at. That's for the kitchen over here. Nice setup on that. That makes a lot of sense. And then another, it looks like about 40 gallons of black water. The insulation, there's actually insulation on the floors, ceiling. Those are R40, and then the walls are R11. But let's see if it compares to the 3300.
Let's go.
All right, so we're gonna start up here at the front. This is called the Helix Kingpin with spring coil and shock absorber. Box on the inside, nice separation. Underneath the slide out, you can see, man, this is a large bedroom slide here. I wonder if that's 3 foot. Nice solid bottom. Doors on this side are a little weird. You gotta open this door first. And make sure it's open all the way. And then you can open this door. But I'll take the weird. Look at all that space to load in and out. Now I know we need more stuff to carry with us, right? But it's nice to have it when you need it. Well, many other things. Just loading, unloading in general. You got the installed water reel hookup, dump valves. So you press these buttons here and you don't need to go down and pull that handle. And then you got a Furrion hot water heater here. I bet you it's a 14 gallon or, no, it looks like instant hot. Yeah, that's instant. Now that I have sufficiently broken it.
I love watching her put things back together.
You wonder why my RV's falling apart. Let's go around the other side. So you have seen on most of these, they've upgraded them, I think, to 40s now. Yeah. That looks like a 30 there. That looks like a 30, but you can probably put a 40 in there. And then the storage is just as wide on this side. You've got access to all of your under compartment here easily with just a slide of a door. We love that. Easy setup. Outside shower hookup. You can hook your just regular water hose up to that too and spray it. And they also installed a port in the floor. So you can leave it hooked up if you wanted to. And your normal outside electric cable hookups. But down here, they actually thought about where you're going to be putting your chocks and blocks and other nitty gritty outside door items. Low to the ground, solid steel box, easy to get to, easy to hose out. I love it. I'm going to show you just these couple simple things here. You know, the standard MORryde step. I love how you can dump these ahead of time, and the safety rail. But what really is the showstopper this year is that new Lippert TCS system. This is a very comfortable living space for a couple. Let me show you a little bit of this RV. Starting here at the back corner, they actually made you a breakfast nook. They have a refrigerator down here for chilling drinks. Not a wine chiller, but or drink refrigerator. And you got a little wine rack there, which is pretty neat. Right next to the big refrigerator, which this guy has a lot of room. You got a freezer on this side, so it's basically a full-size residential refrigerator by Furrion. I love that. That's nice. And then here, a decent size pantry cabinet. You've got plenty of racks. Not too bad of a setup.
That one kidding about those ice chillers. It's really cold standing right here.
Thank you very much for pointing that out. So this is called the Chill Cube. And if you haven't noticed, we've been filming this whole time in here, talking. And it's running. It's not very loud. Nice, easygoing air conditioner. And it saves you on power. You can plug this into your standard house 110 plug and run your air conditioner on it. And the reason why is it's a veritable compression cooling system. So it only uses as much power as it needs to accommodate for the amount of cold that it needs to put out at that time frame. Another nice thing too is you'll notice that this rig is not ducted for AC. It doesn't have the racetrack system in it, which probably adds some R value. It all comes out of here. And unlike the normal air conditioners with the dump system, they have an oscillating fan, kind of like you see in those mini splits in houses and people are installing now, that helps circulate the air around. These are all new. They seem to be great so far. I'd like to see what it does in a couple years, but I have high hopes for it so far. Let's look at the rest of the kitchen. Nice pull-out deep cabinets that are dovetail. So that construction is going to last you. Big deep cabinets, 3-burner Furrion stove and oven, and a Furrion microwave, and I think it's just a standard microwave. I don't know if that has the convection part of it. Usually you see all the stuff inside. I'll have all this information down in the description below. And then we're moving to this section of the rig. We have more cabinets. They have a televator, goes down into the cabinet here with a window behind. You can actually have this space open if you don't feel like watching TV. It hides away, and you've got, I mean, when you look at all the windows, look at these windows in the kitchen here. This is not something you normally see in most RVs. You don't see out that side. So just standing here, you look around, and if this TV was down, you've got nothing but windows around you. It's a nice open space. You got your fireplace down here, but one of the other neat things on this rig that I want to point out, and these are things that Brinkley think of that other people don't think of that I like. This is their audio head unit in here. Now, there's some special stuff about that really is just, you know, you can add subwoofers and upgrade it, and it's a pretty decent unit itself. That's not what's impressive about it. What's impressive about it is the speakers on this unit, instead of being on the sides of it facing out like you see in many other places, they're facing down. Now at the campsite and you're playing music and you got it loud enough for you to hear, unfortunately with the way those speakers are set, everybody else can hear too. Not with this system, or at least trying not to with this system. The speakers face down to really contain that sound right here at your campsite. That's things that a lot of other RV companies are not thinking about. It's something that is needed because we don't use our outside speaker unit. We'll take our portable speakers outside just so we don't affect other campers camping and their peace outside. That we'll probably use a lot more. Of course, you also got your normal storage hacks here. I love it that they do stuff like this, which turns into another table, and you got plenty of storage down there. You have your pull-out couch here that pulls out into a bed. Maybe for Arnold Schwarzenegger if he wants to lift it in and out, but definitely not me today. Plenty of storage on this side as well. Control panel with dimmable lights. You gotta love the dimmable lights. Those are great for all situations. More storage at the door when you come in, and kind of a coat rack, which I like a lot. I don't know if you can see in there. Yeah.
There you go.
And then we come up into this part of the RV. We're gonna just walk by the bathroom. I'm gonna have you come in here, Indiana, so we can see it all at once. But this is a very large open floor pan. Come this way. I want to show the bathroom, and then we'll talk about this bedroom.
Hello.
So I like this. We got a door here, a door here. We can close it off. Kids can come in and out if they need to. If you have somebody over, a guest, they don't need to see your bedroom. And then you don't need to walk outside of your room. You can come directly into it. Nice setup. Not new on RVs by any means. Porcelain toilet, magnetic toilet paper holder, and lots of storage. The shower is big enough for you to actually take a shower in, and tall enough. I'm short. This is probably 6 foot. Tall enough for you to actually use the rainfall shower if you're around 6 foot. You can be taller in this, but you're gonna have to use the little... Anyways, we got the shelves here. Brinkley, I really wish you guys would give me a little bit bigger sink. I am a slob, and I need a place for the water to splash to. But I've never used one of these before, in all fairness, constantly. So I don't know. Maybe I could get used to it. Nice big mirror back here. This is, ooh, wow, look at that, man. My hair is just looking fantastic today, isn't it?
Mine is a mess because of the wind.
Aren't we? Man, I look like I was hit 10 times with the ugly stick. Let's move on. Oh, little towel racks on this side too, and a Max air fan. I like that. That's pretty neat.
Oh yeah, oh look. It has a little hook so you can hook your towel right next to the door.
Little extras. I got there. Heck, I had to install half of mine in our trailer. Even a hand towel rack. Now, you'll notice that there is air ducts on the upper front part of this trailer here. This is not going to be a chill cube air conditioner, but it is an additional air conditioner to cool off this section of the RV. And then you have your large queen bed here. Is it a queen bed?
Yes.
I believe so. It may be a king. I'm sure that's an option if you could change. And storage below.
I still like the storage of the other one.
No, I like that. I wish they'd put it in here. But you think about it, you would lose your baggage compartment space below.
Yes.
And then you've got your walk-in closet. Only walk in if you're me. This is kind of neat. You see this?
Huh.
They actually have the light bar installed in the bottom of the hanging rack, which is neat, but I wonder if it's going to be effective, because once the clothes are hanging here, well...
Then you can see what shirt you're getting.
And then you got shelves up here, and extra storage for you can use as hanging or washer and dryer prep. Oh, that one doesn't have the light. But look at that. Access to cut the sidewall for the dryer. Already built in for you. And then the hidden storage. Woohoo! See?
This is everything.
Why they don't allow the RV dummies to come here, because we break everything. We earned our name pretty honestly.
Ladies,
but
for your makeup.
Little makeup hideaway section. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. And then plenty of storage down here. Once again, every cabinet in here is dovetail, so quality made, solid cabinets, and soft close, which is beautiful. I love that. TV installed. They even thought about putting a magnet here. Look at that. We had to install our own magnet. They even put a magnet. I love Brinkley. At the risk of sounding like a fanboy, everything they've been doing, they're thinking of the extra stuff. They're making things work. So let's go over the specs of this trailer. This trailer has an MSRP of $118,957, so just under $119,000. It is 36 foot 7 inches long, so it's just under 37 foot. And if you're comparing this to the last trailer, this is going to need a little bit more to pull it, because it's also got a 13,127 UVW and it has a 16,995 GVRW. So it's a little bit heavier. You could pull the other trailer with a lighter or smaller rig. Some of the other specs that we've got on this is it's got a hitch weight of 2,286 pounds. The exterior length is a total of 36 foot 7 inches. The AC on here, like I said, got a chill cube above. We are 96 inches wide. The bed and bathroom height, which I love that they're including this stuff on here, is 79.5 inches. So there's plenty of room in there. Water capacity, it's got 150 gallons of fresh water capacity built into this. You've got gray water capacity, a true 90 plus 30 gallon gray water capacity you can include together. And then black water, a total of 45 gallons of black water that's available for this. Insulated just like the standard Brinkleys. There are some factory add-on options like the queen bed with nightstands, which we were just looking at up there. You can go down from it. So that must have been the king that's up there if that's an add-on. Dual pane windows on this you can add, and you can also change out the hitch if you want to get the Gen Y gooseneck hitch with the snap latch torsion flex. The trailer itself, beautiful trailer. We love the layout inside. The way they have operated, like you can't even see it, but this table here, we didn't really go into detail with some of this, but you can adjust this table just like every one of the other ones. I don't want to, we're in the show right now, I don't want to put this out, but you can put this into so many different combinations that works for you. It's hard to compare these two. They are both great rigs. If I had to lay this out, I would say based on what you want and your truck size. If you have a larger truck or you plan to get a larger truck, this rig here, the Z3300, is going to be more fitting to you because of its GVRW. Whereas if you have a smaller truck or you are wanting to get a smaller truck, the Z2680 is probably going to be a little bit nicer. It's a shorter, lighter trailer, but they both are jam-packed with lots of goodies. Did you see down here? They even got more down there.
Oh look,
yeah.
You can put one there too.
Like when I tell you, they haven't wasted a single inch around this place. It's amazing. They did well with it. Yeah, no kidding. So yeah. What do you think? We'd love to know in the comments below. If you think the 2680 is a better trailer or the Z3300 is a better trailer, please let us know down in the comments below. If you have any options, thoughts, or ideas, put it in there. And as always, if you like this video and you want to watch more like this, watch this one next.